Hello everyone, we're joined by Lindsey Coulson. Thank you very much for joining us.
Very welcome.
We're live at the Alan Bates Bursary Award today, and Lindsey was the special guest.
Yes, I was. I'm very honoured to be a special guest, actually.
So how important do you think the Alan Bates Award is to a graduate just finishing drama school?
Well, I think now that actors have such a huge debt on leaving drama school, I think, one of the apart from having a panel of industry people see them, I think they've also got this wonderful package of headshots, membership to here, equity membership. I mean, the list goes on. So that is incredibly invaluable to any actor. And I mean, if I could have had that as a start. So whenever you've got all your other worries and all your other feelings about being an actor and stepping out into the big world, you feel like you're supported with all that sort of stuff, for want of a better word, material, things
you need.
Things you need.
Things that you
That's
need.
Why you're a director.
The things you need that you just think.
How am I going to afford to get them?
And you realise when you've left drama school, go, oh, I actually do need these things.
Yes, you do.
And how do I get them? I don't have them. I can't get work to get them. So how? So
it is a catch-22, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That is brilliant, and also just his first audition outside of drama school, in a way, and getting it will be a huge boost to him, I'm sure. He's on cloud 9 at the moment. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Long may that reign for him.
Well, you were talking about sort of cloud 9 passion, staying with that.
Yes.
Because of the way this industry is, and I think that's it's a nice gift to give to people to stay with it. And also, you said because your children are interested in it.
Yeah,
and if they don't have it and they don't want it really, or don't feel it, then
it's funny, isn't it? Because you meet some people that go, I just sort of stepped into it, and I think, well, that's lucky and it's worked for you and that's lovely. I had such a passion, and for me, it sustained me through the dark times when I've not worked, and will sustain me again through other times. And out of that passion, if it's not, I think I sort of slightly said that if it's not this road, this journey, that passion will be utilised somewhere, somehow, I think. I think that's what we want our schools to give our children in anything, in any walk of life. And when I see children that aren't passionate, I want to try and instill some passion into them for anything, and that's so that they're there, those young men sitting on that panel. Sadly, there wasn't any women. However, they were judged purely on their acting techniques. Then I just think it's what's the word? It's addictive. That.
Yes.
Ooh. I mean, I'm a bit jealous that I'm not doing movement and workshops.
Yes.
But you also know that actually you need to keep doing that. When you hear them say that they haven't done it for a while, or they've just had all that training and then it stops, you realise that we just have to keep that up.
Yeah.
It keeps our minds active. And I've spoken for a very long time now. I think it must be one of you.
No, it's really wonderful. No, you're absolutely right. Keeping active, keeping alive. That's very important. I think that's probably while I was there, was the most important message, I think, that they received.
Well, I think because I'm older than all of them, and having been through a sort of a long career, and still knowing that, at times as actors I still doubt myself hugely, or I've done some work and I still don't think it's good enough, or I could have done it better. But that's why I'm still doing it.
But that isn't that.
Because I care still.
I sometimes think that's a good thing, because we're still questioning it, still wanting to learn it and make it better and progress and find the thing we wanted as children.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think if you haven't got that, certainly at my age now, I think I probably wouldn't do it anymore, because I'd have to have something else that made me feel like that, because I've always had that.
And what would, for these guys now, even those that didn't win, one piece of advice could you give them, or would you give them, or to anyone else out there perhaps graduating themselves, in launching themselves into this business? What piece of advice would you give these?
I suppose the advice I would give is that sometimes the ones, and this is not to say anything about Luke winning this, is that I just, in my own experience, the ones at drama school that were propelled quite quickly, there's some slow burners. I don't know about you, but there's slow burners that like finally found their feet. A bit like Paul was saying, you know, he wasn't 21, he was 40. It's just longevity. You're in it for the long journey, you know, for the sort of, and just to always be prepared, because you never know when that job's going to come, and then you just always be ready. I think I was always ready. I was always fit enough, or I've read enough, or you know, I never thought I was good enough most of the time, but I had to really work on that little voice.
Yeah.
That would tell me.
You never know when the phone's going to ring, the doorbell's going to ring.
Unless they come tomorrow. You know? I mean, it's very different now because so much is put on video, not video, even video. No videos.
Yeah.
But everything's done digitally. So it's a different business in a way. But the one thing that for me, the most important is finding your truth, trying to stick to your truth, trying not to be pushed around by everybody else's idea of what they see. And that's hard, because you're going to have an agent and casting directors. But in learning to really be kind to you, I think. I'm not saying I do that all the time, but I think the older I've got, the more I think I just truth. Acting's about truth.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That's
Good.
wonderful.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.